What's up everybody, Cats007, and today bringing you guys some more Wildling gameplay. And in this gameplay we got paired up with Schmitty and Leg and absolutely going crazy. So starting off, I use my whistle with Wildling, and because of this whistle, right, the whistle gets rid of tinnitus, and because Leg hid near Shack Gate, he wasn't able to pick up the tinnitus and was able to come towards me because she didn't expect anybody to be back there. And if she would have picked up tinnitus that early back there, she probably would have looked for Leg. So thankfully, I'm a Wildling who used my whistle and she ended up following me, and Leg right now is hiding. Right now, I'm communicating with Numer where the hunter's going to our show pallet. I'm gonna go back, get off my boar, and start decoding, because the name of the game is you have to promote Cypher Rush. And Leg ends up running into me, and I'm like, oh great. And I just got off my boar, right? So because I just got off my boar, I am a target now, because I have to wait a whole 30 seconds just to get back on my boar, and that BQ can't come after me. So I'm looking around, I get a heartbeat, I'm kind of scared. I'm looking around, and I'm trying to make sure I don't get caught. So right now it's going to be Leg kiting. Leg got rid of the bot. So I was afraid the hunter's gonna come towards me because Leg came towards me, and because Leg lost the bot, the hunter got a notification of where Leg was, and I'm like, okay, she's coming back here, Leg is coming back here, I might be screwed. Fortunately for Leg, he gets rid of the bot and uses the body block. Schmitty, ooh, runs right into the hunter with the football. That's unfortunate. BQ misses the blank, but also gets the hit. Now, as a forward against BQ, forward counters BQ, because all you have to do is as soon as you get sandwiched, you just run sideways, or like we like to say, a 45-degree angle. Look, dashes away. It's quite a bit of football, but make sure to stay safe and don't go down early. Schmitty's making his way towards no man's land, probably towards water tank. Now, he's kiting around no man's land, away from the ciphers. Now, that's what you need to do. You cannot kite near anybody's cipher because you want to promote Cypher Rush. Now, Schmitty does not need to worry about blink because the BQ already used it, and every time that BQ mirrors, just run away from it. The BQ's catching up. Schmitty ends up using his football not to get hit here, but all the BQ has to do after she mirrors is just try to smack him. And right now he's sandwiched. He didn't use his football. He has a little bit left, getting away, getting far away, and as soon as he got his football back, he is gone. That BQ is catching up. I'm almost done my cipher, and as soon as I finish my cipher, I can go crazy. So Schmitty ends up kiting right back towards Numer, and Numer has to get off his cipher, and he's going back to triple. As soon as I finish my cipher is around like 60%, I believe, or almost primed. Schmitty's doing an awesome kite, by the way. It's an amazing kite. Even though he has no more football left, it's still a really good kite, and wasting as much time as possible, especially for the fact that Leg did lose a bot. Both bots, actually, so he's decoding relatively slow. So we need a good kite right now. We really need a good kite. BQ trying to catch Schmitty, doing a very good job going right back to Shack, away from everyone's cipher. Keep that in mind. His rotations and kiting is away from everyone's cipher, and that's extremely important. So I'm picking Help Me. I'm on my piggy, well, boar, whatever you want to call it. So Schmitty ends up going right back to middle where Numer is, and trying to maintain as much distance as possible. If you can see me in the distance, I'm over here trying to harass, and because he has no more football, he's an easy target with that mirror. Now, on Numer, I'm going back and forth, picks up, and I end up getting the push here, freeing Schmitty in that grasp, and I need to keep harassing. I have a good chunk of boar left, and all Numer has to do is not get hit here, because he is a rescuer, and as a rescuer, you cannot afford to get hit. BQ pulls off a mirror, an amazing hit on the mercenary. Really good job. I'm running out of boar, so I can't harass her any longer. The most I can do is pull a bluff and waste as much time as possible. But because I was boar, I had to get off, and if I don't get off and I wait the max time, I have to wait 60 seconds. So I'd rather get off early, a little bit early before it ends, to wait 30 seconds compared to 60. Going back and forth, trying to kill as much time as possible. Now this BQ's coming around, and I'm wasting as much time as I can, so my board can come back and also kill time off chair, because, you know, Leg did lose both bots, and our decoding is slower. Schmitty's going over there. I'm trying to get back on my board. My board comes back, and all I need to do is just harass for a very long time. Try to kill as much time as possible. Schmitty's kiting away from everybody's cipher. We need to finish middle, and then Leg has another cipher being done as well. And now I'm using my board. BQ tries to mirror on top of me. I'm going back and forth because I'm really fast, and I saw her try to reposition her mirror. I took advantage of that and that animation. So while she was trying to reposition her mirror, within that time frame, I used my boar, sped up a little bit, and got away from her. Now, Wildling is an amazing counter to BQ, and one of the main reasons why I would consider using him in tournaments. As you guys seen before, I have used Wildling in tournaments before, and it helped out pretty well. It clutched the draw against B4U on Moonlit. I think it was like round 2. But One push, and I'm trying to kill as much time as possible. I'm getting off my board soon. She's gonna hit me. I already was hit. I'll take the hit anyway, and I'm gone. Now, the Cypher that's being worked on is Shaq. Leg is almost done with his Cypher. That's gonna be his save or numerous save. I'm trying to kill as much time as possible. Now, I cannot afford to go down because I need to go to code. And Numa's already hit, so it's kind of risky for him to go because he already got hit. So he might get chipped. And if he gets hit and it pops, that could be really bad. Keep in mind of my build, I do run a very special build that not a lot of Wildlings run. I run max sticker, borrow time, and tide because I think borrow time, especially in any competitive aspect, that borrow time can come in clutch. And as you've seen before, it didn't work for John Zhao, who is one of the Wildlings who actually taught me how to play him. So adjusting my build can really come in clutch. Now it's going to be Numer and Leg body blocking the living hell out of Schmitty, trying to keep him alive while I decode. And I think the BQ catches on. Numer's like, dude, he's gonna mirror right towards you, he's gonna move right towards you. I'm like, what? And then as soon as I get that call out, I move out the way immediately before I get hit. So beautiful call on Numer's behalf. And Numer's down on the floor. Now the BQ comes right towards me, I get on my board, and there's nothing she can do. As soon as she comes to me, I just hop my board and I'm gone. Now in that instance, if I was like a seer or maybe a perfumer or who knows, or a priestess, you know, not much I can do in that scenario, but you're not gonna chase a Wildling. You know what I'm saying? So that's kind of like the big pros playing Wildling because you can sit back, relax, and chill. So she gets away from me. I'm gonna pop the Cypher as soon as somebody gets hit, and I'm gonna go right towards Shack Gate. Now it's gonna be up to whoever's kiting right now. I think it's the Leg who's kiting at the moment. Gonna open this gate back here, and they're opening the gate over there. So we're putting split pressure on both gates. If the BQ goes over there or she comes back to me, one of us are kiting for endgame, and that's GG's. Open the gate really slow because BQ has claustrophobia. Plague, stop inviting me. Leg is doing an amazing kite right now, and he's killing as much time as possible. Again, endgame, you know, endgame can really pull through all these clutches if you get a really good kite. My gate's almost primed. That gate over there is open, and it's GG's from there. We're messing around for a bit, and I'm waiting. Now we could go for the I believe we can go for the tide turn on the Merc. I think the mechanic saved, and forward still has tide, you know, so we can definitely pull up a 4-man if we wanted to. Going back and forth using the whistle, no need to because no one's hiding, but I can always hop back on my board, pull something crazy, but there's no need for all of that. Leg is doing an amazing job kiting his BQ, especially as a mechanic who doesn't have any ability, so good job on his behalf. And he ends up going down here, and that's practically GG's. I'm going back and forth, see if they're going to save. I'm like, are they going to save or are they not? Go for the 4-man. Little risky because there's only halfway the detention, so that's like 60 seconds left. Do we want to wait it out? Yes or no? And I get back on my board, and I think we end up leaving here. I'm Catch 007, and I'll catch y'all later. Peace.